Carla, what can you tell us about the attacks on the U.S. airstrikes in nearby Syria?
Well, there have been near daily attacks on U.S. forces in Iraq and Syria in recent days, and the attacks keep on coming. I've been told by officials there have now been 25 attacks using one-way attack drones or rockets on these troops, and unfortunately, 5 of these attacks, I'm told, have happened in the last 48 hours or so. The good news is officials say that no one has been hurt in these recent attacks, and there has been no damage in recent attacks. But if you look back on the total sum of these attacks, in the earlier attacks that happened, there were several people wounded. 17 U.S. service members, I'm told, in Iraq have been wounded in these attacks, and 4 were wounded in Syria. And then, as we've reported before, there was a U.S. contractor who was sheltering in place when there was an attack that was thought to be coming on a base in Iraq. That contractor was killed at that time.
So what has been the reaction from the U.S.?
Well, the U.S. has responded in recent days. They decided that they would have what they call self-defense strikes. They chose 2 locations in Syria. One was a weapons storage facility. The other was an ammunition facility. And they used an F-15, 2 F-16s to shoot down precision munitions on those facilities. They say that they were successful attacks. There were no casualties in those attacks. And as Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin said today, the U.S. remains ready to and will not further hesitate to protect its people in the Middle East in the future if needed.